Hi everyone, it's Joe. Welcome back to another Ramble. It is 12:31 a.m. Saturday, April 25th, 2026. EST time zone. Okay. So, I have to remember, let me look. I think we're on 24-hour quiet hours. I think I gotta remember to be kind of, 24 quiet hours start today, and it'll be 24-hour quiet hours for the rest of the semester. Okay, yeah. I need to remember I can't be super loud, which I don't think I'm typically very loud anyway. Me and Loud don't get along. I just need to remember not to start screaming my head off, which I don't think I typically do. Screaming things. I would get a little, let's just say, passionate on my tangents, but loud now we'll be fine. Okay. Anyway, bear with me if I have to stop to wipe my phone off because I just got out of the shower and my hair's still wet because I was trying to use conditioner and whatnot, so I washed my hair for the first time in a week or whatever. I think 5 days. I don't know. Oh yeah. So this is a ramble for Friday, April 24th. It just stuff time didn't work out in my favor, and here we are. So sorry I'm late. Unless you guys are into that, I'm not really sure. Honestly, I don't know. Sorry. Okay. I gotta log in. For some reason, some days I can lock right in, and I can just do this. Other days I gotta I don't know. I bounce around a bunch. Okay. Last night, after I finished up rambling, I played Tomodachi Life for a bit, and then I got on my PC, and I was gonna play something, and then I just could not convince myself to launch a game of I just couldn't, and I was like, okay, it's 1:30. I have no desire to be up, this late. I would gladly stay up later. I just was I can't think of anything to do, so I got in bed and I went to sleep. I might have been up a little later watching YouTube, but I genuinely don't remember. So I think I slept until about 10. Unfortunately, I think Nick wanted to chat with me when he finished his class this morning around 9:50, but I was still in bed, and to get over there would take 20 minutes, and so there was no point. So unfortunately, we didn't get to chat. We've messaged on Discord a little bit, but Oh, vehicles outside. That's fun. Hope they're abiding by quiet hours. Keep the motors and the engines quiet. Okay, that was stupid. Oh my god. I'm sorry. It's probably really cringy that I crack up at my own stuff. But I can't help it. I'm my own prime demographic for comedy. If it comes out of my mouth, I'd probably find it funny. If funny is the goal. Okay. Focus, Joe. Lock in. You have rambling to do. Any Hoosier. Up by about 10. Got dressed. Watched some YouTube. Left here about 10... 10:50. Let's say class started at 11:15, and I got there at about 11:05. Little did I know, there were only going to be 4 of us there today. 5 if you count the professor. To be fair though, all he did was ask if we had any questions about the finals, or I guess the singular. I don't know why I said plural. So I know I asked a couple questions, and then a second question, maybe 2 more questions got asked, and then we wrapped up at 11:30 as opposed to 12:10. Then I went and got some lunch. I had some mac and cheese and a cookie because, gotta celebrate. It's Friday. It's the last day of actual classes, including finals, and cookies solve everything, and you can't tell me to not eat one. You can. I probably just won't listen. I'm sorry. My brain is still not focusing. My God. Jesus. Okay. Lunch. And then I came back here, and I worked on my final for comparative languages. So it was 18 questions. Half of it was Ruby, half of it was Python. I don't think that's actually true though, because I think the first 7 questions, like I think it was like the first 7 or 8 questions were Ruby, and then the rest were Python, which is not an even split. I don't know why he said it like that if they weren't even. That irks me on an OCD level. So yeah, I was working on that till I think I started around 12:30, and it was a mix of like typed responses on a PDF document and then code in a Ruby file and code in a Python file. So I think I started work around 12:30. At about 3, I went outside to go get my package, which had my conditioner that I got and the shower cap thing. It was a very short pause, and then I continued to work on it until about 4:30. Then I had to order dinner. I got pizza, and so it got here. I went and picked it up. So I ate my dinner, and then by the time I was done, it was time to play Divinity with my friend Freddie. I think I was about halfway done. Like I had just finished like the official halfway point of the test. I think maybe I finished question 9 or 10. And then I think while we were on call, like starting things up, I like sped through questions like question 11. Just because I didn't think it would take me very long, and it didn't. So we played Divinity from when did we start? Honestly, maybe let's see, when did we launch the game? Maybe 5:15, 5:30-ish, and then we played until 9:50. It was I was gonna say enjoyable, but I've changed my mind mid-sentence. It was an okay time. Like, because you get those days where we play Divinity and it's like an actual enjoyable time all the way through, and then you get days like today where like even at the start my heart was just not in it. And I find myself zoning out a bunch and just not I don't know, like I'm just here for the ride, I guess. Like I'm not like invested at all. I mean, other days, yeah. And we did end up fighting 2 pretty difficult bosses. Well, I would consider them bosses. I guess, okay, technically 3. Cause, oh wait, no, it was 3. Well, okay, it was like a boss, and then like a mini boss kind of sorta, like just a harder encounter, and like an actual boss. So yeah, it was like 2.5 or something. I say then right after we like beat the biggest boss that we fought today, he went back to town and just like sold off equipment and stuff. Then he went to bed. And then I finished my exam. So my final that was assigned last night and due Monday at 11:59 p.m. I have completely finished. So now I only have one final left, which is Friday at 10:15 in the morning. And then I also have to do my course reflection for Earth History, which I plan on doing tomorrow, or I guess today because it's past midnight. So yeah, by the time I was finished with the reflection, it was around 11. So I did a really quick Tomodachi Life Animal Crossing fitness boxing check-in. All 3 of those very, very quick. And then I got prepped to take a shower, and then took said shower. Still don't have, like, an opinion on my conditioner. But I think that's understandable, considering I've only used it once. Also, I think I messed the bottle up already. I had it, I've used it one time. I don't think it's broken. I think I just need to, like, realign the pump or something. Stuff was not coming out, and I got a little forceful with it. That's a bad habit of mine. Oops, my bad. So yeah, I took my shower, and then here we are. Then I had I had received a few comments, and I felt, well, no, I guess that's not what I wanted to respond to them, because comments are exciting, unless they're hate comments, which I don't think I've ever gotten, thank God. Just like I've gotten good ones, and I've gotten like a troll comment that had to do with like Epstein or something. I don't remember what ramble that's on. And then the really weird one that has a ramble that I need to stop addressing. Because I need to stop giving it attention. It's just weird. I don't. Anyway. My God. Okay. Yawns are kicking in. So yeah, I responded to the 3 comments that I had received. I mean, I could dive into them, but nah. I mean, well, I don't know. One of them was talking about a girl and her guard dog, which was fun to respond to, because I don't know. I don't talk about anime with people very often, and I guess in a sense I did get to talk about JoJo too. I talk about anime on here sometimes, and I talk about gaming and whatever else. But I might have to pause in a second. If I do, I'm really sorry. Yeah, hold on. Okay, it's literally been like 20 minutes. Sorry about that. I don't know when they left the bathroom. And I hear you asking, Joe, why do you always pause when you think they're gonna be there? Well, because none of you need to be subjected to listening to them go to the bathroom, or even worse, possibly shower, and then listen to them sing. So, I don't know how much time I've just wasted. However, it's worth it, because I don't want to subject you to any of that. Bright side, I fixed my conditioner bottle. Well, actually, I don't know if I fixed it. Because right now it's locked. It's not gonna do anything. But when I unlock it, it pops up, which is why I thought it was busted. Which, I mean, maybe it is, but I mean, it still works like that just fine. I just needed to know how to fix it to transport it back home, because I don't want it to make a giant mess. But I mean, once it's in my shower at home, I think it'll be fine. Even if it's busted, it's whatever. I did make a giant mess though. Now my hands smell like coconut. Which isn't really a bad thing. It's just giant mess. I mean, it's been cleaned up though. We are all good. Jesus, I don't remember. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna kind of cheat. I'm gonna pause, and I'm gonna listen to what we were talking about, because I genuinely don't remember. So give me one more second. I'm really sorry. Okay, cool. I wasn't really in the middle of anything. I was just talking about how it was fun to get to talk about anime and JoJo and stuff, and responding to YouTube comments. Okay, cool. That's kind of cheating. I don't like to do that. I like to just keep it all natural and whatnot. But it had been 20 minutes. Please forgive me. Okay. So I think, hold on. I'm running through my head. I'm okay, we talked about this, talked about that. Honestly, I think we got to pretty much everything, yeah, because, I played Divinity, and I finished my exam, took short, yeah, okay. And then I was talking about responding to comments, and now we're here. All right, we are good and cleared up, I think. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Sorry. I just repeated myself a bunch, I think. It's already 1 a.m. Oh my God, no. This is so late. I'm so sorry. Good news is, today wasn't hateful. I mean, it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. I feel like there was another thing there was a thing that I was going to talk about. Anime, video games. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm debating, for this last week I'll be here, I'm debating trying to start and finish an Otome game, because I think I've talked about it before. I love them very much, but I don't feel comfortable playing them at home, because I think my parents would judge me a little bit, which, I mean, ideally you just be who cares, but it's just kind of awkward. I mean, it's already awkward at home because they don't really approve of me at all. I don't know. So I'm debating starting one. Although technically, I've started multiple that I need to finish. So I guess I could go back and finish one I'm in the middle of, like Pio Fiore or. Okay, yeah, no, I never finished Collar X Malice either. That would be another one. Oh yeah, because I was going to talk about how Cupid Parasite's getting ported to PC, which is really cool. I mean, I already have it on the Switch, but it's still really cool. It's coming to PC. There's another one I need to finish. Oh my god, I'm hopeless. The real question: do I actually do I start a new one, or do I pick up on what I'm in the middle of? Oh my god. Although some of the ones I'm in the middle of at this point, it's like I should just start over, because I don't remember where I left off. I think Color X Malice, I could piece it together, but maybe not. But like I don't know. There's so many that I have that are in my backlog that I want to play. I mean, obviously the ones I just said out loud. And then there's there's Olympia Soiree, there's Buster Fellows, there's oh my god, why am I blanking? No. Oh, there's Radiant Tale. There's the Diabolic Lovers games, but those aren't in English, so I'd have to read with a translator, which would be kind of weird. I mean, I'm not opposed to doing it, hence why I bought the games in the first place. What else? I have a bunch. Oh yeah, there's Paradigm Paradox. Oh, the Genpei War one that I can't think of the name. That the fan disc is coming out in a couple months, I think. Jesus, Joe, use your brain hole. Think of Otome games. You should know them. I mean, so then there's a bunch on my wish list that I want to buy. But, oh yeah, well, I was going to say, there's Buster Fellows too, yeah, but you gotta play the first one. That's not how that works. You can't just skip to the sequel. Oh, there's Even If Tempest. There's Norm 9. Oh my god, there's so many. I don't know, I might not even start one. But it's an idea. Otome games are great. When I can actually convince myself to play them. And I'm not just playing my comfort games. I mean, they are my comfort games, but I'm not just playing the same game over and over again, like Tomodachi Life, or Animal Crossing, or starting a new CRPG on Steam. Because I've been in a very CRPG mood recently. In fact, I want to start another one. I think it's been a couple days since I finished Tyranny. I'm like, you could start another one. You could probably finish another one if you just hurry it up and start one. But I don't know. We will see what happens. Also, oh shoot, what was it? There was something else I was going to talk about after that. Darn it. This is how you know it's a ramble, though, because nothing is scripted, and I'm bouncing all over the place, screaming at myself, trying to figure out why I can't remember what I was going to do. Fiddlesticks. Shoot. Ideally, I would pause and I would think, but that's cheating. So we're going to sit here while I attempt my hardest to think, what was I going to talk about? Oh my god. Oh, I know what it was. Okay. So last night I made a community post that I was in the ramble yesterday. I talked about how I was very excited that we hit 30 subscribers, because that's really, really cool. And then I opened YouTube Studio last night and we dropped to 29. And I made a community post. I was very upset. Well, not very upset, but it was every time I do this. First it was 25. I think maybe it happened at 22, but it happened at 25. Happened now at 30. I make a ramble and I talk about how great and awesome and exciting it is, and then it drops by 1. But then it randomly bounces back. So I don't know. Yeah, but it's cool opening YouTube Studio now and seeing everything shot up from dead to actual. People are seeing things, which is really cool. However, and this is the last thing I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to talk about it, and it's very, very risky. With the traction we've been kind of getting recently, I'm really worried people are going to go back and watch the early rambles. Especially now that I've said I'm going to recommend you don't do that. Of course, now that I said that, people are probably going to, but my god, they're so cringy. I think I've talked about At this point, I kind of view the Rambles as being in like two seasons, kind of started. It started back in November of 2024. That was season 1, and season 1 kind of sort of ran from November 2024 to April 2025, because it was very consistent. And then suddenly it was not consistent at all, and it's like a bunch of rambles are just like multiple days and weeks crammed into one. It's terrible. And like the reason that the ramble thing even started back in November, that, oh my god, it's so cringy. I've talked about it before. I don't want to talk about it again because just thinking about it, it makes me a little embarrassed. So I won't be surprised if it happens, especially now that I've said please don't do it. But now we're in season 2, which started in early August / late July. I don't remember exactly what day it started on. I know in the playlist it says April 6th. I believe I say not April 6th. It says August 6th. I believe I say in the ramble for safety reasons or something. I had a few up before that, like maybe the 1st through the 5th or something, and I deleted them all out of concern for my saying things that I shouldn't have said. So, yeah, but I consider this like season 2, the reboot, whatever, because now we're like consistent, and I'm not doing it for the really, really cringy reason that I did it in the first place. Please don't go. Please don't. I mean, ideally you tell me, well, Joe, if you don't want people to see them, just delete them. No. Because like they're there for a reason. Don't like that. But like I just, like I feel like they're gonna come back to haunt me. Like someone's gonna watch one and they're gonna hear some of the things that I know I said because they're burned into my brain, and they're gonna be like, Joe, this is the most cringy thing I've ever heard in my life. And I'd be like, you're not wrong. You're really not wrong. Okay, I'm gonna stop scrolling in this playlist before I find one of my videos with a dislike, and then I'll be sad. So yeah, I won't be surprised if it happens. But oh god, if you do, just if you go back and watch some of the old ones, just pretend that's a different person. You know what? Pretend that's just a different me, because I mean it kind of was. I don't know. Different me. If you want current me, go August 6th and onwards. Different me, don't do it, but November 2024 to... 20... Yeah, 2020... Wow, it's been a long time, 2024. Yeah, okay, anyway. That was really random, but then again, that's the whole point. It's 1:08 in the morning. Time moves so fast. Oh my god. Is my leg bleeding? No, we are good. Oh, I'm so scatterbrained. Okay. I think I've covered everything I wanted to cover, and then I've gone on multiple random tangents that were not planned. I mean, none of this was planned, but those really weren't planned. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I get off the ramble. I don't know if I'm gonna watch something or play something or like who knows. But I would be... Okay, slow down, Joe. There's a system to this. You gotta follow the rules. Jesus Christ, you think it's your first day. If you liked what you're listening to, hit like, leave feedback, and leave comments below. Subscribe and turn on post notifications to stay up to date on things I post. Follow me on Twitter if you feel so inclined to do so. Link for that in the description below. And as always, don't forget, you're supporting this world with me. I love you all, but most importantly, I miss my bestie more than anyone else and anything else in the entire world. I cannot wait until I get to talk to her again, hang out with her. Why did my PC just turn on again? Well, the monitor, oh my god. But yeah, bestie, I miss you, and I can't wait until I get to hang out with you and talk to you about, like, anime and Otome games. Oh my god, Otome games. She was, like, the one person I could talk to them about who I didn't feel weird talking to them about. Oh my god, I miss that. I miss that so much. I miss it. I guess I could talk to you all about them, but it's kind of weird. Cause I don't know. It's not weird, but it's kind of weird. I don't know. It's just I don't typically talk to people about them. I say there was one other person. Unfortunately, I cut contact with them. It just felt like the right thing to do. So that left me and my bestie. Fortunately, given the circumstances, not really a thing right now. Don't tell me to make new friends. That's a no-go. Okay, I'm so sorry. This has been an all over the place one today. My apologies. I will be back tomorrow with another ramble, later today, because it's already 1:10 in the morning. Jesus Christ. Later today. So until then, bye.